Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is DAITECH, CTO DVS, and today we're going to take out something a little bit different for you guys. Backed by popular demand, it's all about our cable and what accessories can go with the cables to assist you in your installation. Now, many of you already know and have experienced our cable offering. What I would say is, if you haven't experienced that cable offering, you need to get in touch with DVS. Get in touch with your sales rep and get some of the cable on order. We will be looking at doing some sort of incentive for you guys to really get you on board with our cable offering. If you don't know, our cable is via the UK's best premium cable supplier, Securiflex. Now, we do always get questioned on our cable pricing, and that is normally because people don't understand the quality versus price. Yes, there is always a cheaper alternative. You know, you can always go to a tattoo parlor and get something tattooed on you which isn't what you represent because a tattoo artist isn't as good as you paid for. Same with cabling. There's premium cable which we offer, and we'll go through this in a little bit. And I've also done another cable overview video. Go over to our YouTube channel, click the link, and you will see that complete overview video. But our cable offering is, we think, one of the best cable offerings in the industry, but again, it does tick all of the boxes. So you've got the quality, the availability. It does have a full copper offering. Now, many other cable types on the market that you can buy from different sites at a massively reduced cost. CCA, copper clad aluminium. If you dare to use that cable, then I suspect you'll see lots of issues. Our offering is full copper, and it's really important to stipulate that because, again, it's one of the driving factors of why ours is a couple of pound more than a generic one that you could find on another site on the tinterwebs. But full copper, it's got all of the certification, you get warranty with it, the availability, and it is really, really good quality cable. So from Securiflex, we thank you so much. We've been a partner of yours now for the last 8-9 years, maybe longer, at least 8-9 years that I can remember. We've been partnered with Securiflex, probably does go past that. We've been doing really well. More and more of you guys have been buying their cable. If I showed you our warehouse now, absolutely full of cable, and we want that journey to continue. We want you to experience the full cable offering that Securiflex can offer, whether it's RG59, RG59 shotgun, so RG59 plus 2 core, for your analog or HD TVI installations, Cat5, Cat5 duct, Cat6, Cat6 duct. We do low smoke and fume, so it's like the low halogen variants if you need that for the M&E specifications. We can do Cat7, we can do Cat6A, Cat6 FTP, all these different cable types. DVS can offer all of these to you, and for your installation purposes, all you need to do is get in contact with DVS and we can drop you a price list. 2 seconds. Many of you will remember. So the Cat6A FTP here, available in all sorts of different colours. Again, depending on your colour, if you like, you're going to reference AOS, so Rich and the guys over at AS. If you're doing spaghetti cabling, then we can do all of the different colours, which help you identify the different sort of peripherals that you're connecting, whether it's purple for CCTV, green for access control, yellow for intruder, blue for data, whatever that kind of schematic that you want to follow. And the guys over at AOS, please do go check them out and give them a follow, because they have nailed spaghetti cabling down to an art. But again, all the different colours, all of the different standards. All of our standard cable comes in 305 meter boxes, but again, we can get it on reel. So if you need a bigger installation and a bigger reel, because you need to do it in one run or multiple runs, we can get it on bigger cable drums. Not something we stock specifically, but we can do that. The other great thing with Securiflex, we can offer all the peripherals around it. So whether it's the patch terminals, the jacks, the link cables, racks, PSUs, all of that go together in one solution. We can offer all of that. I'm having a bit of, they do too much now, but again, we can do that. And go and check it on their website, you can see it all on there. Custom cable, so any length, any color, we can get prices on that. So again, if you've got any projects that's specific to your customers' needs, let us know. We'll work with you to deliver on that. Yeah, it's fantastic. So again, alarm cable, access control cable, Belden cable, 2-core power cables. They do everything. every single scenario that you may come across in the security industry, we've got you covered. Whether it's home, industrial, commercial, we got you covered. Networking, and more of you guys are doing core cabling. So like you're doing the backbone for the data guys. When you're in there doing the security, you're doing the intruder, access control systems, etc. You're also doing the core cabling for the data. We can provide all that. We can work with you for a project pricing and give you exactly what your customer needs, and all of the test tools that go with it. So again, and we got Cat 6 FTP down there, Cat 6A FTP, all the different cable types, again, colors, lengths. Great thing with the Securiflex offering is it tells you all of the detail on the boxes, all of the standards they meet, and they meet a lot. So in front of me now we got two of our most used cable types, Cat 5e PVC and Cat 6 UTP PE, so duct grade. So it's a Cat 6 duct grade cable. We sell quite a lot of that, but we keep in stock all of the normal Cat 6 PVC, so duct grade, and the same with Cat 5 standard and duct grade. We keep those in stock, so if you guys need that, we can send that directly to you. Okay, so another great thing with Securiflex, if we take this Cat 5 cable, easy to pull drum, like all Cat cables are, easy to pull drum, recyclable cardboard after, so again, really good for the environment. All of the cable identifiers are on here. They're UKCA now, really important. From January the 1st, 2023, we can't sell anything without a UKCA marking. All of our cable that we sell via Securiflex has that UKCA marking. What you will find on the cable as well is cable identifier marks. Now, not everyone does this, but we do. Let me find, I just had it. So it tells you on there. So, well, I'll read it to you first and I'll show you. So the cable says Cat 5e UTP 4 pair 24 AWG PVC ISO EIC. Then it's got all of the standards on there. It's got a serial number, so we can tell from the serial code what batch that was made. So if there's ever an issue, we can trace it back completely. Super important. And it's also got a measure marker on there. So every meter, you can see what's left. So we start at 305 meters, that's the full drum, and as you pull off, the numbers go down to tell you how much cable you've pulled and how much you've got left, because that's really important. I don't know how frustrating you've ever found this. We've all done it, we're all human. When we start a new run, we get 10, 50 meters from the end, bam, the cable's out, because we forgot to factor in the distance, and then we either have to patch it or pull a new cable. Hate patching cables, generally pull a new one. We've all done it, we'll all continue to do it, but the cable marking on all of the Securiflex cable will help you avoid that horrible, nasty situation. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the Cat 5e PVC and the Cat 6 duct grade, and some of the tools that we also offer through our super partner Klein Tools and Super Rod. If you haven't checked their offering out, please do go check out that. More and more of you are converting to their cable installation and tool offerings. They are an absolute godsend. High quality, they save you a lot of time, a lot of resource, a lot of messing around. They're super cost effective. Every installation engineer should have the best tools they can afford and the best installation aids. Make your job safer, quicker, easier, more effective, and you can get on with your day-to-day job. So, two cables here. So we're going to do a quick demonstration of the new tools that Klein Tools via Super Rod have offered. And this is one of the brand new tools, one of my favourites. It's one of their new magnetic cable pullers. So it comes in this lovely box. So it's called the magnetic wire puller. There we are. It comes in a plastic ruggedized storage box. Now when you open it, you've got two clips on it. It has a magnet, so that's, you can see how strong that is. So it's got a cable pulley that goes on the outside of the wall or the floor. So if you're pulling it across floorboards or up a wall, which we'll demonstrate in a minute, it's got wheels on it. So that's aids in the in the movement. Adjustable handle, and it aids in the movement of this magnetic puller over that surface. The other end is a strong, as you can see there, super strong magnetic torpedo shaped, with a wire where you can attach your cable in on the end. So you can either attach a draw wire. So if you're pulling a lot of cables, we suggest you put a draw wire in, either a blue thin draw wire, or most people, if you're like me, you'd pull a 8-core alarm cable and use that as the main draw wire. Not had one snap yet, but again, if it does snap and you do that, don't blame Dave. So, torpedo shaped thing, the reason this is torpedo shaped is it allows it to travel over obstacles. So it gives it like a torpedo type profile, effectively, to travel over bumps and surfaces, across cables or pipes, etc., to allow an easier cable installation. Now, it's not going to work in every single cable pull, but it's a massive help. It will definitely save time. And this replaces one of their older tools, which they phased out, and this is the new style. Super cost effective in that carry case. And again, this lovely wire that you attach either a pull cord or the cat cable directly on the end, which we're going to do for a demonstration. Oh, God, that is really strong. Loads and loads of fun for the kids, by the way. Okay, so put that to the side. Before you pull a cable through a cavity, super important, I've done a video on this, go check it out on YouTube. Use the Super Rod Super Cam. You can do any inspection, so if you need to pull a cable through a loft, through a void, through a plasterboard wall, under the floor, you can use your Super Rod camera. As you're pushing your rods through, you can see visually what you're pushing your cables through or under, if there's any obstacles, any vermin or anything you need to be aware of to avoid. Super, super powerful, super cost effective. It's basically a camera that works with the Super Rod kit that works with your smartphone. So an inspection camera before you start pulling cables. Absolutely essential to any installation engineer. And yes, we do sell them, and I make a great salesman. And again, another one of the new tools we bought in is this non-contact voltage tester. So if you are pulling it or you're working your mains cables, if you want to make sure they're live or dead, we have a non-voltage contact tester. Again, every installation engineer should have one of them in their tool bag, screwdriver size. Simply insert it, batteries in the back, insert it into your tool bag, and you've always got a non-contact voltage tester. Absolutely fantastic. And if you haven't experienced Super Rod or Klein tools, please do go check them out. Mention that you haven't tried it to your sales rep and see if you can get a bit of a deal. Sorry, sales guys, make sure you do mention that, and then Uncle Dave has sorted you out. That's creepy, I know, but there we go. So what are we going to do today? We're going to simply attach two cables to the end of this draw torpedo. And yeah, you're all going to hate me for what I'm about to do. So I'm going to put the first one through there and bend it over. And again, because I'm pulling two cables, and it's only a demonstration, but it's a demonstration based on real life. We've all been there. Electrical tape is a mobile A&E department. Any cut springs, hemorrhages, electrical tape is man's best friend to fix that. So I'm just going to quickly take this onto the end of the torpedo. Do a little melody while I'm doing it. Make sure there's plenty of tape. Actually, electrical tape is very, very strong. What I find is, in experience, if you put one cable through it, if you bend it over like I did, so put one through, bend it over, that gives a very strong pull power to it. And then take the other cable onto it. And again, if you tape it in more than one cable, stagger them. So again, feels like a torpedo shape, so stagger them down the cable with tape so it ramps it up gently without having a massive bunch of cables trying to go through one or round an obstacle. You will find it will pull a lot more effectively, a lot more efficiently, and a lot less frustrating for you. And you also risk not breaking things like, again, it's happened to me before, we're only human. I pulled a big knot of cables through and it's pulled a water pipe apart. That was fun, trying to fix that at 7 PM in somebody's house at night. I did it, but there we go. So this is ready to go. We're going to take this simple device, we're going to set the camera up on the other side of the wall to give you a quick demonstration of how this works. It is a demonstration, it's a visual demonstration. I'm not going to go knock a wall down or pull cables through a cavity in a wall just so you can see it. You'll get the idea and you'll get the principle. Many of you will already understand how valuable this part is. I'm going to quickly relocate the camera and show you how effective this is. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, we got a quick demonstration set up here, as I said. So we've got the cable feeding through this cavity, move the monitor straight, through this cavity, and we want to pull it out the top. So we've got set ladders ready, got the orange handle located through. We've pushed enough cable through because one thing you have to bear in mind is if you're pulling a cable through there, you don't want the resistance of the cable box or drum pulling it away, the magnet away from the trolley effectively. So just push enough into the hole so there's enough free resistance or free cable to assist you to get that cable out of the top. So there's another little installation tip. I'm telling you not to suck eggs, but you guys know what you're doing. So I pushed a bit of slack in through the hole, imagination required, bit of slack in through there, enough to get us to the top here. Cable drums are laid out here, and as we said, we've got the cable drums on the floor there. The cable drums are pointing the way of the installation pull because you want least resistance possible. Okay, if you've ever seen a cable drum turn the other way and you're pulling it against it creates a real lag and you end up with knots generally. So cable drums are on the floor in the way that we're pulling the cable. And again, if you haven't seen that, you might just sneakily notice we've got DVS Suprema corn boards. If you haven't seen that game, it's gone viral on TikTok and other social media platforms are available. Go and check it out. Me and Jake did a little thing on it yesterday. We're going to do a customer competition and campaign around being able to win one or two of these Suprema branded corn boards. Absolutely fantastic. Great for the office. So yeah, watch out for that. So I'm just going to put you back by here, around by here. Now I have got a ladder there, so hopefully I don't fall off. It's been a while since I've been up a ladder, but hopefully a really quick demonstration to show you how easy this tool can make your life. And again, the cable adds to that installation quality. So we're just going to quickly pull that. So the trolley is here, so we're just going to maneuver it up through the wall, up through the cavity, around the camera. So nice and gently, nice and slowly. Slowly does it. You don't want to rush this part. And I can see the cable moving behind it. And then up to the ladder here. And it's here. And there we go. And that is my cable. That's how simple this solution is. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, please do contact your DVS sales rep or open an account online if you want more information about our cable offering, which is extensive, or any of the Super Auto Klein offerings to make your job easier. We always try to partner the best we can with each other to give you the best ecosystem possible, and we believe we've done that here. Stay in touch, stay in tune, and thank you very much for watching this video. Leave your comments below. See you next week for another how-to video.